Shalom Aleichem, sweetest friends. We are continuing our series of shiurim in the shmuzim and lessons and teachings of the holy mashgiach of the Mir Yeshiva Yeruchem Levovitz, Zeichet Tzadik Levracha. So not all of us were zochet to be sitting in the Mir Yeshiva before World War II. Most of us aren't that old. So it's a schus that we have it in print. We'll begin L'chelik HaBiyurim, Sefer Das Torah, page Kuf Nun, Vayu Chaye Saru V'Rashi Bas Kuf Kibas Zayin Liyofi. This year should be a special schus l'refuas before we get to Bas Kuf Kibas Zayin Liyofi. Bas Kuf Kibas Zayin Liyofi. Schus. Nesia Tamar Bas Elisheva Tova. Brius Hashlema. It says that Sarah Imenu, when she was 20, she was beautiful like when she was 7. Beautiful. Ask her Yeruchem, what sort of praise is it that the Emos were beautiful? This is not Hollywood. This is the Emos HaKadoshos. What's this praise of her being beautiful? But the truth is that even in Gashmias, you can see a person's ruchnius. A person is shalom in ruchnius, he's also shalom in gashmius. And the idea in the Torah of beauty is an expression of shleimus, of perfection, beautiful inside and out. Therefore, we find in Chazal, Bava Metzia Pei Dalet Amud Aleph, they enumerated milas of Tanaim and Amoraim that they were beautiful. Because that's a simon of shleimus. It says that Adam HaRishon was beautiful and Yaakov Avinu was beautiful. And the pasuk says about Yosef that he was very good looking. It's a sign of shleimus. That's also why possibly Baalei Mum are now allowed to do the avodas hakehuna. Why not? Why is it a Baal Mum puzzle for Kahuna? But he's a great tzaddik. He's a Baal Mum, so what? It's something physical. We look at the soul. And the answer is it's a chisaron shleimus. That a person's evarim aren't shalem. That is a lack of shleimus, and therefore the highest madrega is to be beautiful, shalem, and complete, both inside and out, and therefore we praise Sarah and the Yemos in general that they were beautiful. The Gemara and Megillah enumerates the 4 most beautiful women that ever lived. So you see that there's a Maila and Yofi as well. Anybody wants to be Mahadir, anybody's getting married, they're in Shidduchim. They want to be Mahadir, the Hiddur Mitzvah, and marry a girl who's especially ugly. There's no Maila like that. You don't have to look for the ugly girl. Not that there's such a thing as a Jewish girl who's ugly, but in theory. Vayu Chaye Sarah 100 shana ve20 shana ve7 shanim shnei Chaye Sarah v'medrash Yodea Hashem Yemei Samimim. God knows the days of the Tamimim. Says the Medrash, it's a pasuk in Tehillim, Lam Tzayin Yud Ches, says, O Sarah Shaisa Tamimim Maseha. This is Sarah that she was Tamima, she was complete in her deeds. That's what it says in the pasuk of one. Sarah was 127 years old. She was complete. She was complete. Her days were complete. She lived a full life. So we learn from here that there's this notion, this concept of being tmima b'masim, complete in deeds. Lasos ma'aseh tamim be'ein kol mum. To do a deed completely with no blemish. Shalem b'chol eivara v'chalaka v'chelkei chalaka v'pratov v'pirtei pratov ad sof kol avizrayu shulem mikol studav. Complete in all the details and details of details, and all the accessories. Complete in every which way. Amizbonin yireh shekol ha'parasha shalach nesasorach shalom ravinu olav v'shalom mivayar ad v'Avraham olechim am l'shalcha. Kol ha'pratim shesipur ha'Torah kulam yachad ma'aseh echad heim ma'aseh ha'tov shalom ravinu. If you look at the parasha of Avraham Avinu, from Vayira. Vayar. God appeared to him. Or Vayar, Vayar, it's the cross. And he saw them, he ran to them. And then Avram Holechimam L'Shalcham. Avram went with them to send them away. All the details that the Torah relates, they're all one Ma'aseh. It's an act of the goodness of Abraham, our father, Avraham Avinu. Everything Avraham Avinu did, all the many things he did, one compelled the next. His desire was to do good to all. Is he not going to do things fast? Is he going to take a flimsy little animal and give it to them? Like, yeah, you take the lean meats. No. He gave them a nice, juicy, big animal. And he ran. And he called him my master. And all of the details of what Avraham Avinu did, he tried to do it in the best possible way. And the secret of that is Tamimus. Tamimus means that you try to do everything in the perfect way. So Avraham Avinu was trying so hard, and successfully so, to do this Ma'aseh Hatava B'Shleimus, this act of bestowing goodness upon them in a perfect way. These are the Tmimim Ma'aseyim. As I'll say, Yafes Yichatzin Shal Avdei Avos Lifnei HaKadosh Baruch Hu B'Torasim Shal Banim. More beautiful is the Sicha, the conversation of the Avadim of the Avos in front of God. Even more so than the Torah of the Banim, and therefore we see this Parsha of Eliezer Eved Avram. It goes into great detail to what happened with the Eved of Avram. Rashi says it was Eliezer and his shlichus, the Sicha of the Avdei Avos. V'yikach Eved Asar Gemalim, v'yikach Eved Es Rivka v'yelech, lo chal ad Hashem dibarti dvarai. Took 10 camels, took Rivka and he went. I can't eat until I say my words, speak my speech. All these details are one Ma'aseh. A Ma'aseh of Shlichus Ne'emana Shel HaEved. Faithful Shlichus. And since he was a faithful servant and follower, Chusid, as if you will, of Avraham Avinu, he also wanted to be Shalom B'Masav. So he wanted to do this in a complete way. Lo lechafef, like they say in modern Portuguese, not to do it in a superficial way, not just to be Yotzizayin, but to do it b'shleimus. And therefore, Eliezer tried to do everything perfectly. Rivki Imenu was Zocheh to be the mother of Klal Yisrael. And look at the parsha. V'tomer shtei adoni, v'tamaheh, v'tashkei, v'tomer gam agulach ha'eshav. It was all one Ma'aseh, Ma'aseh of Chesed. All the details came from Tmima b'Maaseh. In order that the Ma'aseh should be Shalem, she had to do everything she did. She would have left out a detail, it wouldn't have been Shleimus. And therefore the pasuk says, Yodei Hashem yimei tumimim v'nachalasim lo'olam tiyah. Their inheritance is forever. They're complete. Their days are complete. Their inheritance is forever. Because they do things in a Shalem-dik way. This is great Musar. When you're doing something in life, do it right. Do it b'shleimus. And the principle is that the well from which flows this notion of being Tumimim b'maisim is midas ha'emes. Truth. And that's why it says in the pasuk, Chazdo v'amito mim adoini. Im yeshem oisim chesed v'emes is adoini. Because chesed doesn't obligate tmimus, shleimus. Chesed is chesed, a big chesed, a small chesed, larger, more all-encompassing, less all-encompassing. Chesed can be on many different levels, but emes is tmimus. There's one little lack of emes, the whole thing is an emes. Right? If you give a 20-minute speech, and you say that what I said was true, so one little lie, one little fib in that speech, and it's over. Emes is ad self. Emes is complete. You'd be impressed if you were hiring somebody and you said, yeah, I'm honest most of the time. No. You're not an ish emes anymore. Person could say, I'm a bal chesed, sometimes he does chesed. But if he's only honest sometimes, 65% of the time I tell the truth. You don't want to hire such a guy. Or marry such a person. Midas ha'emes mechayeves kol inyan atmimus lahotzi ma'aseh b'chol tikuna v'shleimuso. To do the Maisa, that it should be shalim b'chol tzadav. Emes can't take incomplete actions, blemished from here and from there. God's seal, it says in the Gemara in Shabbos Nun Hey, Amid Aleph, Chasam Shekadosh Baruch Hu, Emes. And from that comes that surah, Tamim Palo. The Rak, his actions are Tamim. And therefore we have in our parasha, Chazdo v'amito, Chesed and Emes. And Yeshua was in Chesed v'Emes. The Chesed goes with Emes, so it's complete. When a person's Maisim are Tamimim, they're perfect on all sides, it's a sign that they're coming from the world of Emes. And otherwise not. That's the Avodah, sweet friends. The Avodah is to be Anshe Emes, and to do things in life b'shleimus, and to do Chesed b'shleimus. We have a few important lessons from Rabbeinu Yeruchem, and Mitzvah Shem B'siyata D'Shmaya. This is my good friend, Rav Moshe Berkowitz Shlita, who encourages me to spread Rav Yeruchem to the world. Thank you, Rav Moshe. We should be zealot to learn more from this man of honesty and truth. To learn how to be greater people. To be mashlam atzuras ha'adam, which is why Hashem put us in this world. Hachzek b'musar al tarim, says Shlomo HaMelech. Hold on to Musar and don't let go, because it's your life. That's a very good advice from Shlomo HaMelech in Proverbs. Shalom, shalom, sweetest and most beloved friends.